Okay, let's do it. Hey guys, my name's Emily and welcome to another Nerd Day Thursday video. So not much actually happened this week. The only big kind of nerdish news that was released was that Marvel has finally officially confirmed the teams for Captain America Civil War. Now I did a video on the teams a couple weeks back, and at that point they weren't confirmed yet but highly rumored, and you can go watch that video, link down below. And basically what happened in that video was pretty much exactly what they confirmed. Like I said, it was highly speculated rumors, and it just basically confirmed what all the rumors were. So pretty much everything I said in that video is true, minus two things. One thing was that Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch, wasn't mentioned in this post released by Marvel. And two, I didn't mention Sharon Carter being on Captain America's team. Now, I say that, but I swear to God, I recorded that clip in my original video. The video I edited and published to HRFam. I cut out the Sharon Carter stuff because I felt it was unimportant, but now here's Marvel releasing that Sharon Carter is on Captain America's team when I literally said it in a video and I took it out. I am actually going to play the clip from the original video right now. Number two, another character that has been discussed that's going to be in Civil War is Sharon Carter, aka the granddaughter of Peggy Carter. And in the comic books, Sharon and Steve do have a relationship, and we have seen Sharon in the cinematic universe already in the Winter Soldier, Agent 13. And if it does come down to it, even though she is a government official person, she would probably follow Captain America's lead. So see, I said it, I just didn't put it in the video, but Marvel, they're plotting against me. So because I've already done a video talking about the teams, that's not what this video is gonna be. It's still connected to the superhero genre, and by the title, I'm going to be telling you my personal, keyword, my personal top 10 superhero movies. Now when I say superhero movies, I mean like not just Marvel and DC. Anything that qualifies as a superhero movie is qualified for my list. Basically, I looked up, every superhero movie ever, and the list I got on Wikipedia, that's what I'm kind of going off here. That being said, you will probably be expecting for some movies to be on this list, but they won't be because I haven't personally seen the movie. So don't expect Iron Man 1 to be on here or any of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies because I have yet to see those movies. And like I said, any movie that's qualified as a superhero movie is eligible to be on this list. I say that so that you'll understand what I mean when I get to number 9. So let's start this shit at number 10. Thor: The Dark World. Thor is one of those superheroes who I personally love Thor. He's just been dealt some subpar movies, and that's kind of like how I feel rewatching the first Thor movie and even the second Thor movie. They're not the best, but they have so many great qualities to them. That's why I have to put at least one on here. To me, I like Thor. Thor is actually the first Marvel standalone superhero movie that I saw. So he's kind of got a little spot in my heart. And also Loki. Loki has a massive spot in my heart. Loki is literally probably my favorite character in the MCU aside from Bucky Barnes. Loki is just so good, and he's definitely probably my favorite villain from most villains. And Thor: The Dark World just has good Loki moments, and I like Thor: The Dark World because it's just one of those fun superhero movies I can just kind of kick back and watch whenever I feel like it. Number 9, Sky High. Okay, this is the thing that I was talking about. If it's a superhero movie, it's qualified. Sky High shows that Disney Channel original movies could be the best thing ever. Sky High is just such a good movie from my childhood, and I can remember so many things that happened in that movie even though I haven't seen it in years. It was the quintessential, it was just such a good superhero movie, just for being so simplistic and just exploring a new kind of side of superheroes in a way, and it's just, it blows my mind how much I still love this movie. If you haven't seen Sky High, literally, what are you doing with your life? Sky High is one of the best Disney Channel movies ever. It's so good. Number 8, Ant-Man. One of the newer Marvel Cinematic Universe movies that has recently come out. Ant-Man is different from the other MCU movies because, you know, all the other MCU movies are kind of like made to tie into everything else. And while Ant-Man does do that, it's different because it takes like everything in like pretty much most other Marvel movies at the moment are like the superhero is trying to protect the world on this like big scale. Ant-Man just like toned it down to like, it's just a minor problem that one guy can take care of. Ant-Man has just so much great humor and is just so good. It's different. Like, we are used to the whole serious kind of Marvel movies. You know, Phase 2 was full of them. You know, we had The Winter Soldier, we had Iron Man 3, we had Thor the Dark World, and they all had some pretty serious tones to them. Ant-Man is just like a total kick it back and laugh movie. It's just so like lighthearted and funny. Number 7, Big Hero 6. This also qualifies technically as a superhero movie, and it's one of the more better animated superhero movies. When you say animated superhero movies, you typically think The Incredibles, but Big Hero 6 is good in its own way too. It's one of the more newer animated superhero movies, and it's definitely different from things like The Incredibles. The Incredibles is basically just like the animated reversion of Fantastic Four. Big Hero 6 is its own kind of special world, its own special kind of superheroes. Big Hero 6 is just, it's an all-around like just a good time, fun movie. And also, who wouldn't want to have their own Baymax? Baymax is literally Bay. Number 6, The Amazing Spider-Man. I know a lot of people don't like the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man movies, but to me, I really enjoy them. I haven't been able to see the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies because they're like never available. They're not on Netflix and they're never on TV. There's just no way for me to see them. So the first Spider-Man movie I ever saw was The Amazing Spider-Man, and I saw that shit 3 times in a week. I loved The Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's because maybe I didn't see the other Spider-Man, so I don't really have anything to compare it off of. But to me, Andrew Garfield was such a good Spider-Man. I don't understand why they felt the need that because he was too old to not be in the Marvel Spider-Man movies. I mean, since when the hell has age ever mattered in Hollywood? Like, come on. I just like The Amazing Spider-Man. I think it works. Number 5, The Dark Knight Rises. I have a love-hate relationship with DC. I absolutely hate Man of Steel. But I love to death Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. And The Dark Knight Rises is one of my favorite out of that trilogy. I enjoyed that movie a lot. Just like, not just for the characters as Bane and stuff like that. To me, the story really worked. I know a lot of people actually didn't like The Dark Knight Rises. I mean, that's your opinion, but to me, I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the movies where I can just openly just sit down and watch it and feel like just have an awesome like superhero comic book movie experience with that movie. Number 4, The Avengers. This is the first Marvel movie I ever saw. I had never seen any of the other ones, so when I was watching The Avengers, I hadn't had the previous knowledge of the other superheroes, but in The Avengers, they made it so that you didn't have to. They made it so that you could just like get the overarching plot to it and still enjoy it. It's just such a nice movie. And it's just finally, it mainly set off this whole big chain reaction we have now. It set off the thing where we want all these superheroes together in one movie. That's why we're getting Justice League and Suicide Squad and other movies that like that. It was just so well put together, and it had just like good themes all around. Number 3, X-Men Days of Future Past. I was contemplating on putting Days of Future Past or First Class on this list because those two are my favorite X-Men movies. I think it's because I really love James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender. I like how X-Men, X2, and even X-Men The Last Stand all played out. I liked the cast for the most part, but now seeing, you know, X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past with the newer cast members filling those roles, I don't know, I'm more interested in that than I am in the other X-Men movies. Days of Future Past is good on so many levels, not only for the fact that it's just a good story. It's so good, it can erase the crap that the X-Men franchise has done. Like, no, it's so hard to do that in a movie franchise. You know, in a movie franchise, if you fuck up a movie, you have to live with that movie. But X-Men was like, no, we're not living with this. We're not gonna stand with this. We're just gonna destroy it by erasing it. It's still gonna be there, but no longer in the timeline. And that's why X-Men Days of Future Past is not only just an enjoyable watch with Hugh Jackman and James and Michael, you know, as Wolverine, Magneto, and Professor X. Not only is it just enjoyable to watch for that, but it's just so brilliant. It's so brilliant. I had such a hard time trying to place my number 1 and number 2 spot because I just couldn't decide which one should be first and which one should be second. So this decision was really hard, but just so you know, I love both these movies a lot. Number 2, The Dark Knight. The greatest Batman film I have ever seen, ever, is The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger Joker is the best villain in superhero cinema. It's who, like, all other villains look up to, because he's just so diabolical and so different from other villains that we've had in the past. Dark Knight just brought this whole new intensity to the superhero genre. And it wasn't too dark like Man of Steel, but it wasn't too light and happy like the Marvel movies are. It was just a perfect balance of darkness and light and just all things that make movies great. Come on, the acting performances were some of the best reasons as to why this movie was so great. Christian Bale was really good, and Heath Ledger was super good. The character Harvey Dent was really good. All the characters just fit in so nicely together to make this really, really great movie. Like they say at WatchMojo.com, here are some honorable mentions. Captain America, the First Avenger. Thor 1. Iron Man 3. Avengers Age of Ultron. X-Men. X-Men First Class. X2. X-Men United. So all that leads us to our number 1 spot, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. But as you all know, I love Captain America. He's my favorite superhero. But not only that, I love Bucky Barnes, aka Winter Soldier, aka the picture I'm pointing to right here. But as you all know, I love Captain America. He's my favorite superhero. But not only that, I love Bucky Barnes, aka Winter Soldier, aka the picture I'm pointing to right here. Captain America the First Avenger, to me, was a really good superhero movie and I enjoyed watching it. I do understand why it's not the best, but coming from that and then bringing the Winter Soldier in, it just works so well. And Captain America the Winter Soldier is just a movie that you can always just like pop on the TV and watch just at any given moment. It's just so rewatchable and so good the first time you see it around. It just has so many great themes and so many character relations, and it all works together to make this big, impactful film that, to me, is one of the reasons why I love superhero movies. And those are my top 10 superhero movies. If you disagree with my list, tell me down below what your favorite superhero movies are. What do you agree with my superhero movies? Did you watch Sky High? Because you should have. The lighting in this video has just been all off. I'm so sorry. Like, there's gonna be moments when it's light, and then there's gonna be moments when it's dark, and I'm gonna look different. That camera angles are gonna be different, but that's because, like, I try and record when my parents aren't home, but my parents have just been coming and going, like, all throughout my recording time, and I'm just like, can you not? So I'm using this time right now to end this video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so you can see more videos with me every Thursday, or other videos with everyone else every day of the week. Subscribe to my personal channel, Emily Entertainment, and to my other collab channel, The Bookmarks and MerBPP. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's it. Bye. Why is it so awkward to end videos? I don't get it. I can't do that. Did I just see a dog? I did. Oh, it's a cute dog. Oh no, that bitch hates me. Oop, okay, going down, going down, going down. Nope, not here. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I think, he doesn't have a leash on. Does she need help? Oh, I think she can't get her dog. Oopsies. Don't mind me, I'm just recording a video. You go and try and catch your dog. James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender are hella hot. Oh my god. And now I have to pause recording because family's home.